Hey people, my name's Hannah Lee, and although this is our first communication via video, we've talked before through several of my self-help books. I hope that you're continuing your efforts to achieve a higher level of social skills, emotional intelligence, mental toughness, and self-love by using some of the tips that I provided in my books. I wrote this email series to get you in touch with you and talk about several updated topics that can help you achieve greater insight about self-improvement and better relationships. I'm a big enthusiast of the self-help niche. Why? Simply because no one, and I mean no one, can help you more than you can help yourself. If you have trouble understanding your own emotions and those of others, no one can help you unless you decide to educate yourself and equip yourself with some tools to enhance it. If your relationship is abusive, others might help you to some extent, but if you don't decide to fight it yourself, no one can really help you get out of it or improve it. Simply put, you have the most power to bring great change in yourself and your life. I grew up with an abusive single parent who suffered from bipolar disorder. I had depression when I was in middle school. I still remember how scared I was waking up in the morning. I constantly had the thought of suicide. After years of struggling, I had decided it's finally time for me to either fight for myself or give up my life. I thought to myself, I should at least fight once before giving up. I'm not even scared of dying. What else should I be scared of, right? So that's when I started to seek help. My mom couldn't understand me. She didn't let me go to the doctors or get any medication. The only thing that I could do to help myself was to read books, educate myself, and become a therapist myself. And then I secretly bought lots of professional psychology books such as Behavior Psychology, NLP, and I also bought lots of good self-help books as well. I still remember their faces when the people on the bus seeing me, a 13-year-old girl reading a really complicated book and taking notes. I was completely healed at the age of 17. I had a boyfriend back then. It's funny how we are always attracted to someone that's similar to our parents. Yes, he was abusive too. I was called ugly and stupid by him all the time. I was compared to his ex-girlfriend over and over again. I hated him, but I couldn't leave him. I decided that if I didn't help myself, I would cause myself lots of problems. So I started to study relationships and how someone can't leave an abusive spouse. Eventually, I broke up with him and recovered surprisingly fast. 27 years has passed. I have an amazing, amazing husband, a happy marriage, 4 kids, and 2 dogs. Those are the things I never thought I could have at the age of 14 or even 17. I never thought a marriage could be such an amazing blessing. All those experiences helped me to learn and grow and also helped me to develop the bonding therapy, which helps tons of other people, including a beautiful marriage or relationships. Looking back, I'm grateful for all the challenges I had. My message to you is you have the power, not the situation, not your mom, your husband, or your friend, not the coach or the therapist. You can decide if you want the environment or situation to impact your inner peace or control you. You can also decide if you want to treat the difficulty as an opportunity to grow or let it destroy you. You have the power to decide. With that thought in mind, I'm going to say goodbye for now. In the next email, I'll talk to you about 3 of my favorite books from the self-help niche. They helped me a lot in my journey, and I really hope that they help you in yours. Keep following this email series for more useful information about self-improvement. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you have questions or you want to chat with me about just anything, you can send me a text message at the number I provided in this email. If you don't see my number in this email, too bad. Just kidding. In that case, you should get my number in my next email. I usually announce it a couple of times, or you can just send me an email by replying to the ones I've sent you. Yeah, email is good too. I've made tons of friends this way and I enjoy it so much. They've influenced me and inspired me in so many different ways. So don't hesitate to contact me because I do. I do check my emails and my phones all the time. Anyways, thanks for taking the time to watch this video and I will see you next time.